When the Philadelphia 76ers got Tyrese Maxey, they were hoping to add a dynamic player to their roster. Little did they know that Maxey would exceed all expectations and become a game changer for their team. In this video, let's discuss how Maxey's emergence has transformed the 76ers offense, showcasing his incredible scoring ability and playmaking skills. Let's also analyze his impact on the team's overall performance and his promising future in the NBA. Make sure to stick to the end to find out why Stephen A. Smith thinks that Maxey is the greatest possible thing that could have ever happened to Philadelphia. First off, let's take it back to the days after Allen Iverson's departure from the 76ers. The team was in desperate need of a star player to lead the offense and fill the void left by the legendary point guard. Many doubted that anyone could ever fill those shoes, and Andre Iguodala was first tasked with shouldering the responsibility. However, while Iguodala brought athleticism and defensive prowess to the team, his offensive game was never on par with Iverson's. Iguodala was also a shy kid. He famously didn't embrace being the number one option, which led to inconsistency and limited success for the 76ers. The team continued to search for a player who could truly be the face of the franchise and revitalize the team's offense. The process was never easy for Philly, as they were going through multiple playoff losses, struggling to find their identity. They got Markelle Fultz, but unfortunately, he did not pan out as the star they had hoped for. Fultz continuously battled physical and mental injuries, and was eventually traded to the Orlando Magic. Then, the Ben Simmons drama overshadowed the team's potential. Yes, Simmons had shown flashes of brilliance, but also faced criticism for his lack of shooting and inability to take over games offensively. Simmons was also a liability at the free throw line, which made him a target for defenders in late game situations. When James Harden joined the team, he brought a new level of excitement and expectations to Philadelphia. Many believed that Harden's scoring ability and playmaking skills would take the 76ers to new heights. However, Harden was not the player he used to be in Houston, and although he had flashes of brilliance, ultimately his bad games caused the team to struggle. Amidst the Sixers' quest for a franchise savior, it seemed like they were hosting auditions for the lead role in a basketball drama. Just think, they went from Iguodala, who was like the understudy trying to fill Iverson's sneakers but danced more on the defensive end of the offensive stage, to Fultz, who had more plot twists than a soap opera, but unfortunately turned out to be a one-season wonder. Then cue the Simmons saga, a storyline with potential but plagued by the classic plot twist of what if he actually shot a three? Man, it was like waiting for the hero to finally defeat the villain, but every time Simmons got to the free throw line, it felt like a cliffhanger. And when Harden arrived, it was as if they brought in the big-name actor for a grand finale, only to realize the script needed a major rewrite, and the chemistry was more like a bad romantic comedy than a championship-winning epic. The Sixers were desperately searching for a plot twist that didn't involve late-game free throws or trade drama. Maybe a surprise cameo from a legendary point guard who retired his jersey long ago. And that's when Tyrese Maxey stepped onto the scene. A rookie, unproven and full of potential, Maxey quickly became a fan favorite with his fearless style of play. He brought a level of energy and excitement that had been missing from the team for years. Maxey's scoring ability was a revelation. He attacked the basket with a relentless determination, finishing acrobatic layups and drawing fouls at an impressive rate. His mid-range game was also on point, as he showcased a smooth stroke and the ability to create his own shot. In his first career start, Tyrese scored 39 points in 44 minutes on 18 of 33 shooting. That was the most points of any rookie in a career start since 1970, and it instantly solidified his place in Sixers history. Maxey's scoring outbursts continued throughout the season, providing a much-needed boost on both ends of the floor. Year after year, Tyrese was only getting better. His confidence and impact on the court continued to grow as he proved to be a key contributor to the team's offense, providing much-needed scoring and playmaking. Maxey's ability to break down defenses and create opportunities for himself and his teammates was a game changer for the 76ers. With Maxey's emergence, the team's overall performance improved significantly. The 76ers found a new spark and energy, which translated into wins and a strong playoff push. Maxey's presence on the court gave the team a dynamic dimension and made them a more formidable opponent. Individually, Tyrese Maxey's promising future in the NBA became more evident as he showcased his skills night after night. He proved to be a rising star, capturing the attention of fans and analysts alike. On October 28, 2022, Maxey racked up a then career-high 44 points on 15 of 20 shooting from the field, including 9 of his 12 long-range attempts in a win over the Raptors. He also joined Hal Greer and Allen Iverson as the only Sixers player to score at least 40 points in a game before the age of 23. In the 2023-24 season, the breakthrough continued. After trading James Harden, Maxey was finally given the opportunity to have the ball primarily in his hands. On November 12, 2023, Maxey put up a new career-high 50 points, and he added 7 boards, 5 dimes, and 3 blocks in a 137-126 win over the Pacers. With that stat line, Tyrese became the 6th Sixer ever with 50-plus points, 5-plus rebounds, and 5-plus assists. Maxey also joined Allen Iverson as the only Sixers with 50-plus points at 23 years old or younger. How is that for Iverson 2.0? For the first time since AI played, Philly fans were finally witnessing a player who could fill Iverson's shoes. Tyrese Maxey had become the franchise's new hope, displaying a fearless and explosive style of play that captured the hearts of Philadelphia fans. It's kind of like deja vu, watching Maxey take over games with his scoring ability and clutch performances. The comparisons to Allen Iverson were no longer just a fantasy. Maxey was proving himself worthy of the hype. It's as if AI passed the torch and Maxey decided to turn it into a three-point flamethrower. Indeed, Maxey's three-point shooting became a new weapon in his arsenal. He developed a deadly stroke from beyond the arc, making defensive pay for sagging off him. His ability to knock down threes in clutch moments made him a nightmare for opponents. Maxey's three-point field goal percentage improved every season, from 30.1% in his rookie season to 42.7% in his sophomore season to 43.4% in 2022-23. In addition to his scoring prowess, Maxey's playmaking abilities continued to impress. He showcased great court vision and the ability to make precise passes, setting up his teammates for easy baskets. His growth as a facilitator added another dimension to his game and made him an even more dangerous player. Defensively, Maxey also made significant strides. He became a pesky on-ball defender, using his quickness and anticipation to disrupt opposing guards. He showed great instincts and a willingness to put in the effort on the defensive end, making him a valuable asset for the Sixers. All of his qualities remind of Allen Iverson. Would you agree? The electrifying scoring ability, the fearlessness, the speed, and the ability to take over games. Maxey may not have the same iconic status as Iverson yet, but he is definitely making a name for himself in Philadelphia. The city embraces him as their new star, and the comparisons to Iverson only fuel the excitement. Can Maxey be considered Iverson 2.0? Is he the next version of the answer, the follow-up, the clarification? There were a lot of questions for sure, and Tyrese seemed to answer them every time he steps on the basketball court. His game has convinced fans and analysts that he has the potential to be a worthy successor to Allen Iverson. Some even speculate that Tyrese Maxey is the greatest possible thing that could have ever happened to Philadelphia. Listen to what Stephen A. Smith had to say.
To me, this is the greatest possible thing that could have happened to Philadelphia.
Yes.
Tyrese Maxey is certainly giving hope to Philly with his extreme upside and potential. Can they be a championship contender with Maxey leading the way? That remains to be seen. But there's no doubt that he has the talent and the drive to take the Sixers to new heights. How far do you think the Sixers can go? Drop your thoughts in the comments.